Start your engines because this coaster fight features two of the most intense roller coasters in the world, Intimidator 305 at Kings Dominion and Skyrush at Hersheypark. One is a Giga while the other is a Hyper. But don't let the size of these two Intamins fool you, as these are two of the best coasters in the world. They are both 10s out of 10 and feature some of the most forceful elements on any roller coaster. But which coaster is the better ride, intensity notwithstanding? Find out in this coaster fight between I-305 and Skyrush. Intamin Amusement Rides is certainly known for creating some of the most intense, boundary-pushing coasters in the world. And there are no two more intense and incredible ride experiences in the world than these two coasters, which opened 1 year apart from each other. Kings Dominion unveiled I-305 in 2010, while Hersheypark debuted Skyrush in 2011. And on first impressions, both coasters use forceful turns and insane airtime moments incredibly well. Both coasters also have amazing first drops and insane transitions, and any first-time rider will not know what they just experienced once the trains reach the final brake run. I-305 and Skyrush have intense layouts that partly stem from where Kings Dominion and Hersheypark chose to place those rides. The parks only had so much space they wanted to work with, and fitting these coasters into those spaces created some of the most intense and best pacing on any roller coaster. And that pacing leads to some insane forces as both coasters try to throw you out of your seat. Aside from the coaster's general intensity, there are some key elements on each coaster that merit discussion. The first elements are the first drops. Both coasters feature 85-degree first drops that deliver insane airtime for riders sitting in the back rows, with the back row arguably being the best row on both coasters. While 305's first drop is a straight drop, Skyrush's first drop features one of the craziest aspects on any coaster's first drop. It kinks towards the bottom, delivering a second inexplicable airtime moment before banking into the first turn, which kind of feels like a car crash. Both coasters take forceful right-hand bank turns, leading into insane ejector airtime hills before going into the rest of their layouts. That's where the similarities end. The second element are the whippiest moments on the coasters. I-305's S-bends before the second airtime hill and Skyrush's Stangle Dive. Both elements try to throw you around and deliver some of the craziest forces ever felt on a roller coaster. I-305's whippy S-bends definitely warrant over-the-shoulder restraints to keep riders upright because of the rapid left-to-right and right-to-left transitions. Whereas Skyrush's Stangle Dive delivers some insane off-axis airtime that makes it feel like you are being thrown around like a ragdoll, which is particularly enhanced by the restraints. And each coaster's restraints are the third aspects meriting discussion. Despite one being an over-the-shoulder restraint and the other being a lap bar, really a thigh bar, the restraints on I-305 and Skyrush are important to the coaster's overall ride experiences. With I-305's sharp, whippy transitions at incredibly high speeds, any other restraint would not cut it. The over-the-shoulder restraints are necessary for I-305. But Skyrush's more open lap bar restraint gives riders a much more open feeling, which makes the first drop and Stangle Dive feel so crazy. So both coasters' restraints may not be Intamin's newest lap bar restraints, which one can find on newer coasters like Pantheon. They certainly get the job done for the intended ride experience. The final aspect meriting discussion is each coaster's smoothness. First off, these coasters are intense, evident by the track's double spine, which Intamin uses on its more intense moments in its newer coasters. The amount of G-forces these coasters deliver definitely require that they have sturdier track designs, but that intensity leads these coasters to not be the glossiest smoothness, as each coaster has certain track sections that feature a little bit of a shuffle, but that shuffle is not as noticeable to the fact that it detracts from the ride experience. I-305 and Skyrush have two of the most forceful ride layouts of any coaster in the world. Both pull some insane G-forces, and despite having a 100-foot plus difference in height, both coasters deliver rides that equally pack a punch. But there can only be one winner, and that is Skyrush. Skyrush delivers a more complete ride experience as you feel the forces in airtime without having to actually look for it. Intimidator 305's high speeds and rapid fire transitions make spotting the airtime on the first massive Camelback airtime hill, the speed hill, and the other airtime hills next to the station just a little too difficult unless you are in the back cars and actually attuned to finding it. And if Skyrush gets those rumored new restraints, like the ones found on newer Intamin coasters like Pantheon, Skyrush will have an even crazier and more enjoyable ride experience. Ultimately, both Intimidator 305 and Skyrush are incredible coasters and must rides in their respective parks. So make sure to get some rides next time you go to Kings Dominion or Hersheypark. So let us know in the comments which coaster you think is the better between the two. If you want to see some more coaster content, please check out this video right here. And if you are new to the channel and enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And as always, stay tuned for more coaster comparisons and amusement park content from Coaster Adventures, and we hope to see you in the next one.